Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, AL-CADD the Learning Solution. Today we are going to discuss about modified tools. See, modified tools is nothing but it's a modification of an object. Suppose if you want to make a move of an object, or if you want to rotate, or if you want to take a same object with some other place, then you can take a copy, mirror like that. So let's see this first option as in move. See, move command is nothing but moving from one place to another. So now it's asking that select the object. Now I'll just select the object. After selecting the object, now it's asking to just we need to enter this. Now it's asking specify the base point for the displacement. Now you can just select the base point from this. So base point is very important. Suppose see this is I'll just click on the end point. Now you can move wherever you can move. Example, if I have a line, suppose if this is a line what I have taken. So now this object I need to place exactly on this point. So move shortcut command is M enter. Then you can just select the object and click enter. After entering, now you can just take the point for the displacement. Now I'll just consider this is a point because I need to attach the object here. So this will be the base point. I'll just select here and I'll just place it off. Suppose this object, if you wanted to place exactly mid on this line, then what we have to do, so the base point will change to midpoint. See, here you have to select. If I'll click on this base point now exactly to the midpoint of the line, you can just place on that. So this has a move option. So next we have an option called copy. Copy is nothing but see same similar object. If you want some other place and if you want to place that same object, then you can make a copy. If I'll take the copy, now it's asking to select an object. So complete entire object I'm going to select. Now enter this. After entering, now it's asking again the base point for the displacement. Now example, I'll select this is as a base point. Now you can move and you can enter the value of an displacement. Now I'm just suppose if I'm going to take on the point, now see how many number of copies you required, then you can just take the number of copy. And if you opt this ortho, even though wherever you want you can make a copy. Suppose some other direction also if you want, you can just place. If you on this ortho only specific angle only, you can 90 degree only you can displace the object. Okay, so the shortcut command for the copy is C4 enter. C4 stand for the copy, enter. Now is asking to select an object. Now I'll select the object, enter, and click on the point and you can just place where you require to place. Now I have placed here. So see, like this I have just taken this object. So this is known as a copy. So next object we have an option called as a stretch. Stretch is nothing but if you wanted to enlarge the size of the object, then you can take by using the stretch option. See, stretch we have an option like see if we have a line. So if I select the line, now you can just click on the stretch. If you take the stretch, now even this or this stretch also you can take. Either if you wanted to take the stretch for this, then you can just take the stretch for this also. And then the line will just take the displace of that particular object. Okay, so stretch shortcut command is str enter. Now you can just select the object, enter, and click on this point. So the object will get stretched from that point. So next we have an option called as in rotate. So rotate is nothing but suppose if I'm going to take another object, like let me take this an arc. If I have taken this arc, so this is an object. Now I need to rotate this complete object. Then you can take a rotate. Now is asking to select an object. Now I'll just select simply. Then enter. After entering the point, now I have to specify the base point. Suppose if you wanted to rotate from this midpoint, now you can rotate from this midpoint. Here easily you can just enter an angle. Suppose if I'm going to take an angle of 90 degree, now it will take rotation to horizontal. Even then you can just select this object. Even you can move and you can place wherever you require to place. Suppose if you want in between this object, then you can select and you can take the move option and you can select base point and make sure that you have to opt this ortho and you can just click on this point like this. So even see once again I'll just show you this one. Rotate shortcut command is RO enter. Now I have to select the object, enter, then I'll select this base point end point. Now I'm going to rotate an angle. Suppose if I'm going to take 65 degree, now the object will rotate in 65 degree. So next object we have as a call as a mirror. See, mirror is nothing but suppose if I'm going to take one arc. So the same arc I need to take in the opposite direction. Then I'll just select this. Then I'll take the mirror option. Now I'll just select on the midpoint. Then I can just rotate. And if I'll on this ortho, now I can mirror only in the 90 degrees option only. So if I'll take the mirror here like this, then you can enter. If I'll enter, suppose the same object again, if you wanted to make mirror, then select this, again take the mirror option. So from this point to this point, if I'm taking the mirror, now the complete object will take off like this. Enter. So completely again, if I'm going to take this mirror, shortcut command is mi enter. Now you can just click on this point here, mirror. And if you want to give some space for the mirror, even though that you can just take, see this object, if I'm going to take for this, then if you want some specific distance from here to there, then you can give the specific distance as well. So what distance you have maintained from here to here, with the same distance the object will get mirror to opposite direction. If I enter, now it will come to the object here. So next we have this option called as in scale. Scale is nothing but to enlarge and reduce the selected object. To if you want to reduce the size of this object, or if you want to increase the size of the object, then you can take a scale option. Suppose if I'm going to take this object, now I'll take the scale. Now just we need to specify the base point from that, and you can just give the scaling. Just by using this axis, you can just give scaling. Suppose if I have taken this object, example, if now I have taken this object, select on this. Now I'll just take the scale option, even click on this point, and you can, even though you can enter the value for that, now I'll take 0.2. Now it will be based on 0.2, the object will make a scale. Scale shortcut command is SC. SC stands for the scale. Now I can just select the object, enter, and select the base point, and you can make the object as scale. So next option we have a trim and extend. Trim is nothing but if you wanted to trim an unwanted lines from the drawing, then you can just trim by using that. Suppose this is an unwanted line, I don't require it anymore. Then I'll take the trim, then you can just select the line which you don't want. Then you can just remove from that object. Even trim shortcut stand for TR, enter. Then you can just click on the object which you don't require. You can remove that object. TR. So next we have this option called as an extend. Extend is nothing but if you wanted to extend this line from here to there, then you can take the extend option from this. Now you can just extend here. So extend shortcut command stands for EX, enter, then you can extend. Suppose see here it's extending here. The line is continuously extending here. So if I'm trying to extend after this line, suppose see if I'm going to take an extend now, this line will won't get extend because there is no object on this here. That's why it won't get extend. Suppose if you have any object, let it be I'll just taken on circle. Now if you try to extend this, the object will get extend. See in extend itself you can trim also. If you wanted to trim in extend command itself, then you can hold the shift command and you can just trim this option. If you once you leave the shift, then it will take an extend here. So you can take even in trim also you can make an extend. So next option we have option called as an erase. Erase is nothing but if you want to delete an object which you don't require, you can just select and you can enter, it will go off. See erase e enter. If you are going to take, now just select enter. Now there is the complete object will go off with whatever the object you are going to select. So the same object we have an explode. Explode is nothing but now example, this is a rectangle. So now if I select the rectangle, complete rectangle is selecting, but I wanted to explode this into the normal line. So I want to select only this particular line. I need to move, or for that we can just take an explode. If we select, now this object has been exploded. See if I have a polyline, so this is a polyline, that is converting polyline into normal line, that is explode. Explode shortcut command stand for X, enter. Now I can select the object and enter. Now see this is no more in a polyline. So next we have this object called as an offset. Offset is nothing but distance between any two objects. See this line is and this line we have, so some distance will be there. So but if you wanted to give some distance as per your requirement, then you can take by using an offset. If I'll take an offset, now I can enter the value. Suppose if you're not entering the value, if I'll click on this point from here to there, By using the reference point also you can just take. So the distance will take. So offset shortcut command stands for OF, enter. Now you can enter the value of what now example 45 if I'll take. So if I'll try to take the offset for this, now see completely the offset will take, the distance will take from here to, not only for the line, even though you can take for the circle, rectangle, for whatever the object you are taking, for that you can just take the offset. So same we have option called as in fillet. So fillet is nothing but it's a curved line. Suppose, so this is an rectangle. I need one side as a complete and curve, an arc. So for that you can just take the fillet. Now for the fillet you have to take the radius option and you can enter the radius. Suppose if I take the radius of 26. Now you have to select this line and this line, the radius will take. The completely fillet will take. And if you want to measure this, then you can take the radius and you can just measure this object. Now showing as in 26. See, fillet shortcut command stand for F, enter. Then you have to take the radius. Now I'll just take the radius of 45. Now you can just select the horizontal and vertical line. The radius will take, will shows here like this. So next fillet is used for, like example, if you wanted to join the line. So this and this one line if you wanted to join, then if I'll take the fillet, make sure that the radius should be 0. Now I'm going to join this line here. Sorry, this line and this line I'm going to join. Now it will take as an arc fillet will take off. And one more thing, if you have the line like this, example, there is a line like this. If you wanted to join, F, enter, you can take. Now select this point. Now the complete line will get joined. So next we have this object called as a chamfer. Chamfer is nothing but some bevel edge of the object. So if you wanted to cut as a bevel edge of that, so then you can take by this. Now see this here showing as an arc. Now if you want to cut as bevel edges, then you can take a chamfer. Chamfer asks a two distance one. See distance option you have to select. So distance 1, distance 2. Suppose if I'm going to take distance 1 as in 40, distance 2 as in 45, then you can just select this horizontal vertical line. Now if you wanted to see whether this is whatever we have taken the dimension, it's correct or wrong, then you can measure by using this point. If I measure this, now it's showing as in 45. Again this measurement I'm going to take, this is 40 by 45 is showing the measurement. Chamfer shortcut command stand for CHA, enter. Then you have to take the distance. Now you can just take distance of 65 and 100. If I'm going to take, now you have to select horizontal line and vertical line. Now you can just see the box has been converted as a chamfer. So next we have is then blend curves. So it's kind of an arc. Then we can just take a blend curve. Suppose if you wanted to join line arc but without any radius or something, then you can take a blend curves. Then you have to select this line and this line. Now see completely it will join as a blend curve. So it has so many point breakdown here. Okay, so next we have this option called as an array. So see, we have three types of array: rectangle array, path array, and the polar array. See why we are using this array. So if you wanted to place like a column placing for the plan or anything, then you can use by using the rectangle array. Suppose if I have this line and one more line I am going to have. So now by using the offset, now I'm going to take the spacing of the column space I'm just going to take. Suppose this multiple lines I have taken with the help of offset. Now I'll just place. Now if you wanted to take the columns here, now example let it be, we can just take the column of 9 inches by 12 inches or 12 by 18 inches. Those things you can take. Now simply I'm just take one column size. Now I'm making this hatch for this. If I'll take an hatch, now this it will be an column. Now I'll just select this. I'll take the move. For move, I'll take the midpoint of this and I'll just exactly I'll place. So whatever the column I have placed, I need to place it in the multiple edges of the particular drawing. So if you want, you can take this option called as a rectangle array. Now is asking to select the object. Now select the column object. Then you can enter. After entering, now see the complete rectangle array. It's showing here itself, but I need to place on the edges of this. Then you can just simply you can select this arrow mark, first arrow mark, and move to this object, and this arrow mark you can select and you can move towards this option. Then again same thing in this particular vertical also. Then you can just select and you can place. So this is as a rectangle array. So one more type of array we have as in path array. Path array is nothing but, so if you have any path, suppose if you are making an road intersection or anything else, so if you have this particular example, let me take on circle. Now if you wanted this circle to complete in the path of the line, then you can just select this as a path array. Then you have to select the object. After selecting enter, then you have, now it's asking to select the path curve. Click on the path curve. Now see, complete line will take as in circles. Now if you want very less of that, you can distance, you can just decrease the distance between these points. So now showing 120, I'm going to take 45. So now very less I have taken. Now example 250 if I take, now very few is left for that. So how many rows you require, you can take the rows. Now if I'll take the 3 rows, now 3 rows will take. Now I'll just take 1 row itself. Now you can take the 1 row as well. So like this you can just do by using the path array. So next we have this option called as in polar array. Polar arrays will completely in the circles and arc it will take. Suppose if I'm going to take as in one circle, if I'm going to try to make one object like this. Now the same object I need in opposite direction, you can take a mirror option and you can just make it as mirror. Then this reference line I'll get removed. Now see, whatever the object I have placed, I need in the complete of a circle. Then you can just take the polar array. Now it's asking to select an object. Now select the object this one and enter this. Now it's asking to specify the center point of an array. So we have to specify the point of an array in the exactly the center. So we have totally 6 number of array. Now if I'll take the 10, it will take 10. Suppose if I'll take 4, now it shows 4. So how many you require, you can just take rows also. If I'll take 5, 5 rows will take. Now example, let me take as in 20 and 20 number of items will take in that particular. Please share, subscribe and like our channel for more updates on the AutoCAD class or CAD related class. So we'll keep on posting the video. Thank you so much.